Hey everyone, Thor here. I've been wanting to do videos where I talk about some retro games that I like, some ones I didn't like as much. I think it'd be fun. I've been streaming a bunch of Super Nintendo and PS1 games on Twitch over the past couple years on and off. You know, I'm a big fan of retro games, and we're going to start with a favorite. I love the series. This is the first one. It's not as strong as the other two, but I still think it's worth playing today. So on the back it says, Star Wars, risk your life as a Jedi Knight. Join Luke, Han, and Chewbacca in a fierce war against the evil Empire. Battle treacherous aliens, pilot 2 vehicles, high-speed first-person 3D sequences, fight your way through the wastelands of Tatooine and the hostile streets of Mos Eisley and beyond. So grab your blaster, strap on your lightsaber, and take on the fight for galactic freedom. So I'll start off saying that this definitely follows the movie pretty well, but takes liberties. But it's got all the areas you expect. I mean, you have Mos Eisley, you have Tatooine, you have the Sandcrawler, you've got the Death Star. So it's definitely accurate at that. You don't get to pilot the Millennium Falcon, which is a little bit disappointing, but you do get to pilot Luke's speeder and the X-Wing, which are kind of cool segments. 3D one at the end kind of looks like the arcade game and not as good as X-Wing vs. TIE Fighter. This game's got some pretty crazy bosses, and Retro Achievements has some good names for them, like better than Boba Fett or something when you beat the Sarlacc Sand Pit monster. The boss in Mos Eisley is the chess piece from when Chewbacca was playing. Then you got this lava monster. What the hell is that from? You got the robot from RoboCop 2. You fight the actual tractor beam to escape there, which is interesting. A lot of people complain about the difficulty for these games. I had this as a kid, so I can beat it pretty easily nowadays. It doesn't take me long either. I just know all the tricks and ways to beat some of the harder parts. Also the cheap deaths, I know how to avoid them, like the lava pit on the Sandcrawler. You get 3 playable characters. You start off as Luke. You do get a lightsaber, but they really improved the lightsaber play in the later games. You can play as Han and Chewie. I used to use Chewie a lot as a kid because he gets more health, but honestly, with any of the characters, you get plenty of health drops and you can build that up. Han, I like his role, so I went with him. They don't have any of the extra abilities they do in the other games. I think it's worth playing for seeing what bosses coming up next. They're pretty crazy. They went way crazier in the other ones, though, especially with the health in the other ones. It's a hard trilogy. This one's definitely the weakest, but I still think it is worth checking out today. Don't use the lightsaber because it's kind of bad in this. Just use the plasma blaster and you'll be good to go. Anyway, that was Super Star Wars for Super Nintendo, and I'll see you in the next one. Thor out.